Hello there. Welcome to another episode of GreatMindz, a program that brings to you fun and everything that you can ever think of. And don't forget that this centers on youth growth, youth development, and everything that evolves around youth. Today, we will be talking about tattoos. You know that tattoo is a very, very sensitive topic amongst the youth today. It's something that is trending and something that, that will keep coming up. We want to know, we cannot judge, we cannot say if this is right or not, but we will definitely be shedding more light on this tattoo of a thing today. And with me in the studio is Mide. Mide, you're welcome.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah. Well, before we go deep into this tattoo thing, we would like to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. And we're going to be talking about tattoos today. Tattoos to a lot of people are a form of expression, an extension of themselves. It could be artistic, but tattoos can also be a mistake. Things that a lot of people regret. First of all, let me ask, Tolu, do you have a tattoo?
Well, I don't have a tattoo, and I don't think I would want to have one. I've gotten to realize that tattoo is not about personality. It could be for fashion, it could be for anything. Come to think of it, these stars, most of them, they just want to have fun, or they just want to put it on their skin and all of it. That is just basically what I see with tattoo. But personally, I don't think I can have it on my skin. So
well, I think tattoos to an extent are not so bad. But like they say,
your view, Mide.
Yes, in my view, yes, tattoos are not so bad after all.
Yeah.
But of course, too much of anything is never good.
It's bad because I really think that it's something that is now very rampant, even amongst our youth. When they want to see it on a star and they see how nice it is, or they find beauty in it. Like, don't you feel that it's awkward, kind of?
When you're talking about that, we're now talking about peer pressure.
Exactly.
Which is what leads to a lot of youths having tattoos today. Maybe it's their friends, they see it on their friend, they see it on a celebrity, and they think that it's cool, it's hype, it's hip.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think that there's actually meaning to that? But does it make sense? Does it make sense?
Well, I think that tattoos can make sense. Tattoos can have a message. If I do not have a tattoo, but if I ever had one, it will be something that means something to me. If you ask me about that, it must have a story.
Yeah, there's definitely a story behind it and all. And I also feel that this tattoo thing, it has started from back in the days. All these our grandparents, they have it on their skin, on their forearm, and then you ask them, they will definitely have a story to it. As you said, like these tattoos, they're always backed up with stories. And during this slave trade and everything, you would want to put it on their children or even on their own skin so that they won't get lost. Or when eventually, if anybody get lost, you want to use it. You use it for identification and all of that. And then you see this even this our grandparents, they also put it on their skin because of love. They want to put their husband's name or all of those things. So I think it has always been.
Tattoos has already been in existence. Actually, it just became the 21st century advanced it.
Exactly.
We always have our own form of tattoo in Africa.
Yeah, I think it's in these days now that we use all this iron equipment, and then you have to sterilize them and all of that, and it gets through your blood and all of that. Don't you think that actually health implications?
Of course, they were always health implications, because tattoos, they always had to cut through your skin.
Exactly.
So there are always health implications in tattoos. And funny enough, what most people don't even know is that tribal marks are also a form of tattoo.
Exactly. It's a way of piercing your skin, or like a form of body modification or anything.
Exactly.
So it's also
they're also tattoos. They're permanent. You can't go back on them.
Yeah, exactly.
The only difference is that it was not your choice. At a childhood you did it.
Yeah.
But most people, most tattoos these days are when they get older, they regret the mistakes they made when they were younger.
Yeah. Do you mean the parents, like after they put marks on their children?
No, I'm not talking about tribal marks. I'm talking about tattoos itself.
Okay, tattoos.
The modern day tattoos.
Okay.
Because most of my friends, they have tattoos, and they made tattoos when it seemed like everybody had to get a tattoo. I mean,
exactly.
You just have to have your tattoo in your display picture. That was peer pressure, and
Yeah,
today they regret
exactly.
it. They're trying to take it off. And the funny part is,
But do you think that you can actually take this tattoo thing? You can take it off?
oh
Is
my
it
God, you can
possible?
take it off. Yes, you can take it off. Are permanent, but they can actually be removed.
Okay.
It goes through a process of laser,
Okay.
and it's funny because when your tattoo is done, first of all, when you do the tattoos originally,
You go
it's through a needle
in.
and it is needle and ink. So the ink is sewn. The needle and the ink is sewn into your body.
Yeah.
So when you want to remove
The inner layer of the skin.
so when you want to remove these tattoos, what they do is you go for sessions of this laser,
Okay.
and laser is like 3 times more painful
Than
the first time. So you when you're removing it, you're going to regret it. You're going to cry, because if you cry when you're putting the tattoo, trust me, when you're taking it off, that is the worst.
I actually heard that you can't get this tattoo off fully. That you can only you can put another design on it or something. I don't know how true it is. I heard from friends.
No, you can remove it. You can remove it. Some people regret what they did, so they try to change it.
Change it, exactly.
Because what they don't know is that some of these tattoo artists, they're not so good.
Good, exactly.
And they don't have any other canvas except the human body. So they actually make mistakes on some of us, on some of these people they tattoo. So that's why you see some people that they try to do something but they didn't get it right. Because you were the mistake when the artist was trying to better himself. So are you supposed to have a tattoo, or you are a guinea pig? Yeah. What exactly is the goal?
Seriously. And then I also heard about this tattoo of a thing, that the health implications, that you could actually contract HIV, and then you could actually have infection on your skin because of this indelible ink on your skin and all of that. These are one of the reasons why I feel that we shouldn't put a tattoo on our skin, because my personal view is that I don't like it. So.
Tattoos at the end of the day boils down to a personal opinion.
Yeah.
But don't be deceived. Don't know what you're getting into, because there was this trend now of pink lips.
Exactly.
Before you go for the tattoo, before you go for pink lips, they tell you that they are going to change your lips to pink.
Mm-hmm.
But what you don't know is that when you get there, they're going to tattoo pink all over your lips.
But the truth is that there's always implication for all of these things. Always implication. So the best thing is just for you to avoid it. But I actually heard that this tattoo of a thing, so that it doesn't have to do with your personality. You have some Christians putting cross tattoo on their skin. It's only wayward people that put this tattoo of a thing. That's what I've actually come to realize about this tattoo. So we will be going out there to listen or to hear the voice of the people, their views about this tattoo of a thing, and then of course we will get to hear from the professionals and those that actually have this tattoo on their skin. We'll be right back.
The motive for drawing tattoo is probably a subjective mode. What you like, what you think is right for you. Some people in the society are against it. Personally, I don't like tattoos, but some people, for fashion, I've got mates on field that draw tattoos. So
I don't think it's a bad idea. Actually, it's really good due to evolution. Actually, our forefathers used to label their children in case they get lost or something like that. I think that was the old story I had. And the evolution now is easy for designs, for art, and several other things. I think it's basically how your knowledge is, actually. If you like it, not only if you like it, if you think it's fashionable for yourself, it's a life.
Personally, I think it's not right. Biblically, it's not accepted. Medically, it's not safe. Because the ink used in doing the whole print stuff and everything gets into your bloodstreams and it causes some kind of infections, and somebody with a tattoo cannot transfer blood to someone else. So medically it's unaccepted. Social wise it's just lame. It's not socially accepted, and you look irresponsible when you have tattoos on.
The evolution of tattoos has been over time during the ages, because back then, we should flash back then, we know quite right that our mothers, that is probably our ages, they have tattoos on their body, but nowadays it has been modernized. Like, people now have different colors of tattoos, be black, red, green. But back then in the olden days, it used to be only one color, that is black. And then it's like they normally make use of a pin to crest it on their body. Probably back then it used to be a form of, let me just say, a mark that most of them use to recognize where they hail from. But nowadays it has been fashionized and people now crest it just for fashion and the likes. So much in his philosophy, and that's just it.
But basically, personally, I just do tattoos because I kind of like it, like a beautiful art stuff. So, I have one on my wrist. Two.
Tell us about it.
We just basically neglect negativity. That's what I wrote. Then I have this here, and it's one Olu Akpolorim. Yoruba boy, I'm Igbo boy, but I don't know. I found out the meaning of what an Olu Akpolorim means, so I kind of liked it. So I just put it on my skin and stuff. Yeah.
People are being drawn to it. They are getting this attention, and they are liking it the more. I don't know, around here it's sort of like in our society we are against it, but people now are drawing. You see more people drawing tattoos all around, and then you see them flashing it. Obviously they want people to see it. I think the craze is around here right now. Like, people want you to see that they are drawing the tattoos. Unlike our forefathers, they even write it on their hand, is it cashew or something, and then they still cover it. But yeah, they draw it, they still flash it like, yeah, I have a tattoo on my hand.
I love it. If you like it, if you love it, it's your life, you do it. But if you don't stigmatize anyone else about it.
Tattoo is something that's been on for centuries. Yes, starting from the eras of the pharaohs in Egypt. Yes, some people do it recreationally, some as a sign of part of culture. But we will not talk much on the history here. I'm here to shed more light on the health implications. Generally, they can be divided into groups, but most commonly we have the infectious group. Most people tend to you're prone to blood-borne infections like hepatitis B, HIV, hepatitis C too, that's just a few. Some people also react to, like, they have like an allergic reaction. They call it the itchy rash, following the ink used for these tattoos. Following tattoo use, you can also develop scars from healing. They call it like the keloid scars, and this can also be very deforming for your skin. You're also prone to stuffs like granulomas and bumps around the tissue site. The whole idea with the issue of tattoo is for you to be informed of the health risk, so that should you decide to get one, at least you know you'll be taking an informed decision. If you must get a tattoo, get it at a safe place and ensure that the equipment are well sterilized. Hepatitis is another thing I would like to just throw small light into. As we all know, this is the World Health Hepatitis Day. The theme is Prevent Hepatitis, Act Now. Amongst this involve what I just mentioned, the issue of tattoo. That is reducing the use of unsterilized equipment. Actually, they can donate blood, but the American Association of Blood Banks have a theory that having gotten a tattoo, you are not eligible to donate for at least 1 year. But after that, I believe they can still donate blood, although they don't make the best blood donors.
Welcome back. I hope you have been enlightened by the opinion of the public and also the consultant. Well, this tattoo of a thing is a very delicate topic because there's really no right or wrong in doing it. But we hope that people learn from this and make the right choices. But I want to say this to the parents out there, because I know that most youths, the first tattoo they always have is the name of their mother.
Yeah, exactly. Just to win them, to win their likings to it and all of that.
So when they get home and the mother says, you have a tattoo, but she sees her name on it,
she'll calm down and she'll be like, how did you do it and all of that.
But the mistake that she will make is that if she allows that boy is going to come back
with another design. That is it, with another design. I think you are really right in that aspect, So we've said a lot today, and I hope that my viewers are getting to realize that this tattoo is a choice thing, and then you get to know that you don't just get into it and then you get to regret it, And we have said a lot, Mide. I think we should go for the entertainment gist.
Oh, well, I'm always ready for you anytime.
Yeah, sure. I know you have something in store for us. Stay tuned. We are still on Great Minds.
Thank you for staying with us. Welcome to the entertainment segment on Great Minds, and we're going straight to the gist. Over the weekend, right here in Ibadan, was one of the biggest gospel concerts in Nigeria. Turn it up with Big Bolaji and friends. It was a day of fun all the way, with the likes of TATOO, Firstborn Comedian, and lots more. The event was also graced by the presence of the First Ladies of Ondo State and Kwara. Please enjoy. TV show Empire co-stars Grace Gilly and Tribe Byers are now engaged. Grace ended up with a new fiancé after accepting the shocking proposal of co-stars as she turned 31 on 26th of July. Congratulations.
He tricked her because he's the best at hostile takeovers. He was gonna buy into Creed more because his grandson's a rapper, so it's not gonna be hard to convince him to buy into Empire instead.
Late Bobby Christina, daughter of the legendary late Whitney Houston, who also died in a bathtub just like her mom. Tragic. The case of Christina has now been thrown open, and investigators are now calling it a homicide. All fingers seem to be pointing towards her boyfriend. We will follow this and bring you more on this story. Last episode, I asked you all to send me some of your most creative memes. Here are some of the ones I got, the best I got, and please enjoy. You go marry me, question. If I know see my Johnny. To our movie of the week.
You have to get through 12 feet of concrete and 70,000 gallons of pressurized water without any metal.
No oxygen tanks. Benji, stand by to receive.
Ethan, you ready?
Important point. If you haven't opened that hatch after 2.5 minutes, we're both dead.
No, no, no.
Ethan, do you copy? Ethan, abort! Abort now!
Mission Impossible 5 Rogue Nation is finally out. Tom Cruise returns with yet another top secret assignment with an explosive action with plenty of character moments and blistering choreographed instances of destruction. Oh my god, you cannot afford not to see this.
The kid is real and they know who we are. A rogue nation, trained to do what we do. An anti-IMF.
coming after us with everything they've got.
Oh boy. Have eyes.
Show is about to start.
Got it.
You and your team will answer for every wanton act of mayhem you are responsible for.
Now we are all wanted by the CIA. Awesome.
Get your seatbelt on. You want to be that now?
This may be our last mission. Let's make it count.
Open the door!
Come on.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Benji, open that door right now!
Oh my God!
We have come to the end of this segment today, and before I go, let me leave you with one of the most amazing music videos by the renowned Coco Master himself.
You feel you got the need, you're talking shit about me, but you can't deny that you got no plea. You know what I know, you see what I see, everywhere you see me salute. You see me driving through, you salute. You know my money source is from the roots. Son of the soul be balling from the roots. So salute, salute. I'm ready for me now. You see me driving through, you salute. I'm ready for me now. You know my money source is from the roots. I'm ready for me now. Son of the soul be balling from the roots. So salute, salute.
Guys, how can I help you? Are you in the right location today?
What? Excuse me?
This store is strictly for ballers and shot callers, people who have money to spend.
What's that supposed to be? What's this boy saying?
That changes the tune completely.
Of course.
So what's the outfit all about? Where are you guys from?
We're from Google it.
Google it.
On the internet.
Salute. Ready for me? I'm ahead of the game. Turn up for me, make you see as my money been rain. Sorry for me, cause you know we're not the same. You know I ball out from sundown to sun up. Top of the morning in Dublin, Bon Appetit in Paris. Drinking my tea in London, next to Monte Carlo. Got a deal now in Beverly Hills, gotta be there tomorrow. I've been around the world now, sitting on my lot in Lagos. Don't know nothing about me, I don't know nothing about you. But you feel you got the need, to be talking shit about me. But you can't deny that you got no clue. You know what I know, you see what I see. Everywhere you see me salute. You see me driving through, you salute. You know my money source is from the roots. Son of the soul be balling from the roots. So salute.
Let me salute. You know that my people gon' jump every time that I fall on the
beat. Well, me day, that was really a good one. I'm sure that you viewers were also entertained. This is where we draw the curtain today because we've said enough.
Well, yes, it has really been a very wonderful package, and I had a lot of fun here today. And I hope you guys out there have learned a lot. You know, if you're thinking about having a tattoo, think twice. If you already have one, think twice before you have another one. You know, but until next time, it's still GreatMindz. Stay tuned. Same time, same station. Next week, GreatMindz continues. Bye-bye.
Bye.